Let's really talk about taking action. How are we going to turn this into a structured plan? It's great to talk about confidence, but what are we going to do to put this in a bookkeeping confidence checklist? If you really follow these steps that we're going to talk about, you'll feel more confident every single week. Building confidence without clients. Here's the big one. How do I go out? How do I go out? I don't have any clients yet. If you don't have clients yet, you might be really thinking, how do I build confidence if I don't have the experience? Here's really how you start building this expertise right now with the support of the Academy. Use practice accounts. Work inside QuickBooks Practice and do practice transactions. Post your questions to the support group if you get stuck. Another way that I've heard people do it is if you go to a church or you have a community, volunteer to do their books. One, that's a great way to build referrals. That's a great way to give back to the community, and it's a great way to learn. Is find a charitable organization, something like that you volunteer to do their books. Do your own books. Do your own books, your own personal finance. Be your own first client, and treat your own business like it's a real client. And then if you need help, ask the coaches. Go to a coaching call. Remember, every time you practice bookkeeping, whether you're doing it personally, whether you're doing it volunteering, whether you're doing it for a client, you're already gaining experience. You've got to learn by doing. You can go through the entire academy, but if you don't have a client right now to put it to practice, then you're going to forget it because you're not actively using it on a daily basis. Any of those of you who have taken a foreign language in college that you don't use anymore can attest to that. Yeah, I took 4 years of college, 4 years of French, 2 in high school and 2 in college, and I can ask where the bathroom is, and I can say where the library is. And that's it, 30 years later. So really getting in and practicing and getting hands-on is the best way to build that type of confidence. Let's really talk about taking action. How are we going to turn this into a structured plan? It's great to talk about confidence, but what are we going to do to put this in a bookkeeping confidence checklist? If you really follow these steps that we're going to talk about, you'll feel more confident every single week. Keep in mind, building your bookkeeping business is a series of small steps. It's momentum. It's building momentum. So first, step 1, identify the weakness. And I know a lot of you said everything, but one thing I can tell you is if you're at 0 clients, then the weakness is marketing. The weakness is getting past marketing. If you have 0 clients, your top weakness should be marketing. Because if you don't market, you're not going to get a client. And if you don't have a client, you're not going to learn bookkeeping because you're not going to have anybody to do bookkeeping for. So focus on marketing if that is one. I want you to set a 30-day commitment. A 30-day commitment to choose one aspect of that skill per week to improve. Challenge yourself. If it is marketing, say this week, I'm going to post on LinkedIn and Facebook 3 times this week. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And then if you do it, share your progress to the community. Post it. Reward yourself. Keep in mind, the ultimate judge of accomplishment and success cannot be getting a client. It's got to be a series of small wins that lead to that big win. So if you put a plan in action for yourself for next week and you do it, find a way to reward yourself. We're going to take the family out to dinner. We're going to go to a picnic. Well, you really can't picnic anywhere in the U.S. right now, but we're going to go do something different that we don't normally do as a reward because it gets you that simple sense of accomplishment. It releases those endorphins that I did something. Confidence grows through small, consistent progress, little wins. So now I want you to take a moment again. Write down your 3 weakest areas. Write down your 3 weakest areas and commit to improving. We got 3 weeks left in the month. Commit to improving each one of those 3 weakness areas. And by the end of that month, you will be amazed at how much more confident you feel. Sometimes we become paralyzed. Sometimes we're so scared or we're so afraid or we don't feel like we're the right fit or we're suffering from imposter syndrome that it freezes us and we don't even take action. So commit to small action first. Small action leads to bigger action, leads to bigger action, leads to bigger action. Let's shift our mindset when it comes to confidence. Many bookkeepers believe that confidence comes after they have 10 plus clients, after 2 years of experience, have a perfect knowledge of bookkeeping. But that's not how it works. It's really not. And I may not be a bookkeeper, but I do 3 to 5 mentoring sessions. Like I said, I visited with over 80 of you since I've been here. And confidence comes in action, not just experience. A lot of people wait when they feel ready before they take action. But here's the truth. Clients trust action people. Even if you're still learning, taking action shows professionalism. Keep in mind, what did I say? Half of building a business is relationship and trust. Half is skill and knowledge. Track those small wins. Tracking small wins really helps build confidence. Every practice reconciliation, every new concept that you turned into experience, everything that you do, as long as you're taking action, that's how you build confidence. You can't just sign up for a gym membership, have it debit your account every week or every month for $34 and lose 100 pounds. You can't do it. Continuously learning makes you an expert. You don't need to know everything. You just need to know, and this is key, you just need to know where to find it, where to find the support, and you just need to commit to keep learning.